Well, here we are, back out on the little school lake after the carp. There's a work party going on down the other end, so I've moved myself all the way back up here. I'm sure the carp will certainly be down there and inquisitive about what's going on, but I can't be with all the noise and the shouting and stuff that goes on, so I've come up here, peace and quiet really. I've caught fish from here before. There's a couple of other anglers on here as well, so it's not all sort of peace and quiet, but the sun's coming out, which is quite nice. Pressure's pretty good. A lot of rain last night, so don't really know. The water level's sort of back to its normal level. They're probably taking out one of the boards on the sluice just to sort of drop it down at the moment. But no, it's quite nice to be out. It's a bit of a surprise today. The lady I was supposed to be working for this morning rang me up and said her garden's too much like a bog to work on, really. I would have preferred to have gone perch or pike fishing, but all that stuff's still frozen in the freezer. I just didn't have time to organise it, so I probably chucked this stuff in the car. Anyway, I'm going to keep you updated as things go. Sorry about the chainsaw, but you're going to get a bit of that. I'll put the brolly up now to give myself a little bit of shelter from the wind. I think it'd be quite nice. And yeah, we'll see how we get on, really. Nice wily one. Do me. Spotted fins new test bait coming out, I believe, at the Northern Show this year. Classic corn. Absolutely pucker. Fantastic stuff. Look at that. Another one on the classic corn. At £19, that is. Unbelievable. Thought it might go 20. But no, it's 19.8. Happy with that. Biggest fish out of there as well. Doing me. Ha. Beautiful. Lovely. Do me. Gorgeous. Well, 2 carp banked, 1 lost. Not a bad day out. It's time to head home now. Quite happy with that. I think there's going to be a lot of rain coming soon. It's getting awfully grey and horrible. Just hope I haven't stayed too late. That'd be ironically funny. But sorry about the chainsaw in the background, but that's still finishing off their chopping of the wood, etc. and stuff. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. First few carp of the year. Nice to be back on here. Might have to give it another go tomorrow. I don't know really. I might return back to my perch fishing. Just have to look out the forecast. It's so mild at the moment. It's just a shame not to come after the carp and bag a few. But we shall see. Right, I better pack up and get everything all set up down and head home. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, if you're out there, go catch a monster. Enjoy. Well, we're back out again today. I put a little bit of bait out around the island, and I've tried somewhere different around the island. Still got a bait on one of the most productive spots. I've sort of got a bait on sort of 2 corner areas. Right, well, sort of, they obviously patrol around the island. I was a bit miffed about that underwater snag I lost a fish on yesterday. So that's decided that it's best to sort of move away slightly from that area, see how we get on. But looks like it's going to be another pleasant day. Glad I left when I did yesterday, I must admit. Didn't actually have time to sound the end of my last video, but I looked at my phone on the forecast, and yeah, like 30 minutes before it's going to be torrential, heavy, actually tropical rain. I must admit I'd only got about a quarter of a mile out away from the lake, and that's just unbelievable. I'm so glad. And yeah, got home in time. It all calmed down, so time for the school run. Did a bit on the computer at home, which is always quite good. And yeah, came back, and yeah, it's quite a pleasant evening really. Very strange, but yeah, glad I nipped home as early as I did. But we shall see how things, you know, produce today. As I said, I've moved a little bit. There's always a worry that someone decides to cut out a couple of swims down from me and cast where I'm fishing, which would be awfully weird considering how quiet the lake is. But we take these chances. It's Friday after all. To see how we go. It looks absolutely stunning today. Absolutely gorgeous looking down here. Nice bit of sunshine. Really, really nice. Hopefully we'll be in with a few fish. I did bait up before I left yesterday, so any luck should produce for me really. You never be too confident, can you really? And I'm supposed to be sort of confident, but not sort of cocky about the whole situation really. Just be sort of happy that you stand a fair chance of catching. Anyway, I'll give you updates as we get on, and see how things go. Leave you that lovely view looking down the lake, and hopefully we'll catch a few fish. Nice little mirror. Start the day off with. Do me. Probably about £8, pretty fish. Incredibly hard fighting. Wasn't going to give up. It's certainly not the old classic call. Perfect. Ah, lovely little golden colour. Literally hadn't even got the other fish back in the net. Out the net, and it's off again. Do me. Good fun in it. That's what we like. I'm obsessed with sharp hooks. Yeah, you just have to literally just a little brush along every time. If you've had a fish, check it, just do it again. You don't have to go completely extreme, anything like that. Nothing at all crazy like that. A new bit of floss on. Think of the rubbish, always dump it in the bag. A bit of floss. The older I get, I feel like I'm threading needles. It's quite funny. Nice classic corn. Pop up. All you need. Get to love it on here. Once I've done this, I've got the other rod back out now. I'll get the other rod sorted out. Don't need much. Trim it down a bit. Rubbish in the bin. Lighter. Turn it down. Blob it down. Absolutely fantastic. All you need to do really. On rig, all set, ready to go. A little wily one. Quite happy about that. That was on the pink pepper squid this time. Not surprised. There we go. Lovely little fat belly it's got. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Well, as you can see, I've moved swim. Mostly because the guy that moved in around to the left of me, fishing sort of one up from where I was fishing yesterday, basically sort of, well, cut me off really. You know, he'd caught sort of like 4 or 5 fish and I hadn't caught anything, no liners or nothing, so clearly there's something going on. I've had it happen to me before in the past on here, a long time ago, so I've moved down here in the hope to bag a couple of carp before I leave. I've got duck trouble, to be perfectly honest with you. It's a bit of a pain, but we'll just have to live with duck trouble. So see, I'm fishing sort of a little, reeled it in and recast it, but I've sort of come further off the bank now. Probably less confident of getting a pick up, but 100% confident I'm not going to get any duck issues. So it's sort of like the ducks are diving. Clearly the carp won't be feeding down there because they're just going to get spooked away. So I'm going to have to just take it like this. It's only affected the right hand rod. Left hand rod hasn't had anything happen to it. So just to see how we go. We've got about 2 hours left, so 1 hour and a half. Not really sure. I think I decided about 12 after not sort of receiving anything for over an hour. And yeah, it's thought that something like that might happen, to be perfectly honest with you. So it's always best to move on. Anyway, so we get on here. worth the move. Worth the move. Nice little classic corner. Doing the business. Couldn't believe it. It's right near packing up time as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely worth the move. Oh. State of me. There we go. It's just under 20, unfortunately. I was hoping it's going to be over, but hey ho, ain't going to complain at that. Do me. Oh. Well, that was quite a spectacular end to a lovely day, wasn't it? After losing the last two fish, finally bagging one, and nearly broke the £20 mark on here. Tell you what, they fight on here. They really do. It's absolutely incredible. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I remember years ago, for some reason, just incredible fights. Absolutely incredible fights out of them. Still obviously do. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And good luck if you're on the bank. And yeah, I'll catch up with you soon. Well, we're back down the school lake. I've gone for my favourite swim in the end. Very nearly went round to the other one, but I'm just a bit paranoid of getting cut off again. Can't sit on a Monday, but you never know, it might have had a long weekend. Just see how it goes really. It's a lot more sheltered here, to be fair. I've mainly come up this end because the maintenance team are working their way up here slowly on the far bank over the next sort of few weeks, which I'm not going to complain about. It's nice to see a little bit of maintenance on the lake going on. Just, you know, some things have to be done. Dead trees and the like, the last thing you want them is falling down you busy when you're doing a night, etc, etc. So yeah, quite happy. Yeah, just fishing the same spots as normal. Done the same thing. Load of 8mm catless pellet out there. When I say load, I don't really mean that much really. The classic corn boilies sort of squished down over the top, so obviously they don't roll down the slope if I get it wrong and things. At the moment I've got one bait at the bottom of the slope and one bait at the top because of the sunshine. It's looking quite, it's quite sunny. It's quite warm over there at the moment. They might just fancy coming up and having a little bit of a laze around. If I haven't caught anything after a couple of hours, I'll sort of abandon that plan, but the water's going to be warmer on the top of that shelf up against the island, and they just might fancy sunning themselves. So the right hand rod's a little bit higher than I've been having it before. Left hand rod's no different to where I've normally put it. My robin is demanding its breakfast, which is no surprise really. Get some boilies out there in a minute to keep it quiet. I love them. But yeah, that's looking quite good. Hopefully it'll be a productive day. If not, it's just nice to be back on the bank really. Let's sort my friend out, shall we? Get a couple of crushed boilies out there. There we go. A little bit along. A bit, there we go. They should be happy now. Right, so it's quite a pleasant day. Storm Brandon, or whatever it's called, is on its way. I'm not quite sure how the fishing is going to go the rest of this week. Got a couple of gardening jobs to try and fit in, which also don't think are going to get very far. Just never know, really. Just have to try it, see how we get on, really. Anyway, I shall keep you updated as we go through the day, and yeah, see how we get on. Hope some action, really. Looking quite pleasant down there at the moment. Bit of sunshine, good breeze. I'd like to fish further down the other end, but yeah, too much noise, falling trees. It's just not ideal. There you go. He's happy now. Got a little bit of food in him. Makes you wonder what they do if no anglers turn up, or do they just rely on anglers and fill themselves up. Anyway, man with the chainsaws off, doing his job. Right, I'll catch up with you later. Baby one in the net. I know I'll do that. Not a blank. I'll have to do. Brain started now as well. Enjoy. Day of the small ones, I think. But hey, bit of fun. Pretty fish. Make a scrap. Make a take. Only been out there about 2 or 3 minutes. Unbelievable. It's freshly done hook bait. Well, I decided to head off, get home before the rain arrives this afternoon. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a last minute video, but from the other end of the lake. The wind's hacking down here. This is the shallow end of the lake. See the maintenance bonfire on the left. I was right at the far end, way down there. The island's in the middle, with that sort of more or less where that big tree is sticking in there. The island hasn't got that big tree on it. It's sort of more or less directly down from where I was. Yeah, no, a couple of fish. Quite happy with that. Considering the conditions, it's absolutely freezing now, I must admit. How long I've been videoing this? Not very long at all, about a minute. My hands are getting numb in this cold breeze, so it's quite impressed, quite happy with those 2 fish. If I come back this week, I'm going to have to, the maintenance people are around again, because they're slowly working their way along the left bank, to really consider where I actually go fishing. So this end is a lot shallower, that end's a lot deeper, there's a lot of noise up and around that area, so just have to see where we go when we get here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy your fishing. I'll catch up with you soon.